We always talk about Matter Lakes Broadcasting, how great they are, but we've never come to Matter Lakes to showcase how the magic happens behind the scenes. And today, we'll give you guys a view of how they edit the video, how the Broadcasting Academy came together. You'll hear from Papa Bear, you'll hear from Albert, Brent, the entire team, some of the students, and they'll show you what they do every single day, learning the skills that'll help them in the future, while also producing the 305 Vox Populi podcast that you all tune into. So let's check it out.
And sometimes in life, you have two things happening at the same time, and then you gotta put them together. The school belongs to the community, and inside the school is the community. We, as Matter Lakes Academy, we were trying to we created a program for TV production and for the students. And we are at the beginning stages. At the same time that was happening, Manny Cid, the mayor of Miami Lakes, is developing a podcast. So I heard about it and I talked to Manny. We started talking about it, says, why don't we put it together? The students that are learning and developing their skills in broadcasting, in TV production, etc. And then at the same time, bring people from the community.
One of the most important things about this podcast, and probably the main reason why Matter Lakes is working on this, the students get to have hands-on on how to edit, how to film, how to ask questions, how to formulate a question.
Starting off the program here at Matter Lakes Academy, the broadcasting program has been, absolutely amazing. Thus far, so far we have over 100 kids, that definitely, most of them have the passion and the drive to want to do this later on in the future. And I think having that connection that we have with Manny Cid, and every week, every Wednesday, we take kids to the podcast, we give them that real world experience. I think that's great for them because it really shows them how it is and what it's like out there in the real world. It really shows them like, oh, okay, let's position this camera here, let's position this camera there. And then once we get back to post-production and everything, then that's when we start editing, that's when they start, learning new things.
Being a part of the broadcasting team has helped me learn many experiences, like what it's like behind the camera and the screen. In terms of the podcast, meeting a lot of people has kept me very open-minded career-wise, and what it's like in their lives and their careers and how their life has been impacted.
This class is a great experience for somebody that wants to learn how to edit and things of that nature. I honestly never saw myself ever editing ever, but taking this class made me realize that I'm starting to get a passion for it, and I'm really starting to like the environment and who I'm with and surrounding myself with.
Although I'm fairly new to this program, the TV production class, it has taught me a lot and given me a lot of benefits. One being that I'm able to learn how to work well within a team. Not only that, but I can see what happens behind the screens, and I can really understand what it is when I'm watching, and I can take part in the editing process. And it's given me a lot of insight too on successful people's lives and what they do to get there.
A quick break to thank our sponsors for today. Shout out to Fred Senra, a Miami Lakes Automall who made it possible. Matter Lakes Broadcasting, incredible team. They're getting a quick behind the scenes view. Today, you have Enrique Santos who donated the Roadcaster, and today's food is provided by BB's Bakehouse. If you haven't been there, you don't know what you're missing. That place is phenomenal. They're located at 6731 Main Street, right on Main Street, in the heart of Main Street. You can reach them at 786-359-4492. Check them out. Incredible food, great people, and they believe in our town. They invested our hard-earned dollars here, so let's make sure we support them.
So the way that we create the episode is we ride the bus all the way to Miami Lakes, to the City Hall. From there, we start setting up the tripods, making sure the cameras are on the right angle. There, we set up the audio system, test the mics. We greet the guests and explain to them how the episode is gonna go. And then after that, we just start recording.
Welcome to the latest episode of 305 Vox Populi. I'm Mayor Manny Cid, and with us,
we eat, and then we go back to Matter Lakes, and then go with the post-production.
I started editing on another platform a couple years back, and I kind of had to learn how to adjust to the platform we use here, but with the help of everybody here, it's been very easy, and again, I'm starting to like it again, and I wanted to see where that takes me in the future.
And there you have it, 120 students, 2 teachers, an incredible principal, shout out to Papa Bear, who makes this possible. There were the folks that believed in our vision of having 305 Vox Populi, and look what it's turned into, an incredible broadcast academy that's become the envy of Miami-Dade County, because these folks not only do the podcast, and not only do they meet great people, but they showcase their sports event here, their community events, but more importantly, these kids are learning skills that'll change their futures forever. So tune in next week on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.